everyone, how are you all doing? This is going to be a quick video because I want to share with you my new hair color. Finally, I got ombre hair, and this is something I have been wanting for such a long time, basically even years and years ago, while ombre trend wasn't that in style. Somebody just passed by my window and looked straight into me while I was talking to you guys. Or to the camera, so that was a bit awkward. Anyway, let's get back to the ombre hair. As I've told you back when I was still a brunette, I really wanted that ombre hair. I wanted to have blonde ends and then darker roots, but somehow my hairdresser back then never seemed to got it right. We started gradually highlighting my hair, and that's how I basically turned blonde. And now finally I have decided to experiment a little bit, so I will probably be enjoying this hair for a couple of months, and maybe for summertime I will go back to being blonde. So far I had the nice positive feedback from all my colleagues from work, from my friends and Facebook friends, because they posted a picture there of my hair color. I guess it is kind of a big change because I'm used to being blonde. I was blonde for years now, and this is kind of a change because if I decide to wear my hair in a ponytail, I look at myself in the mirror and I see my dark hair. So it seems as if I'm brunette again. So it's really unusual for me. But then I keep reminding myself that I do have some blonde hair left. So do let me know what do you think about it. I went to hairdresser to get it done, and I went to Croatia. What I did, I brought in pictures that I googled. I just wrote ombre hair from blonde, and then press Google images, and a lot of images will come out, mostly celebrities. I was the most inspired by Elle Macpherson, Whitney Port, and Lauren Conrad's ombre hair. I don't really like Drew Barrymore's hair because I think the contrast is too strong. So I brought in 3 pictures of Elle Macpherson, Lauren Conrad and Whitney Port sporting ombre hair trend, and I showed that to my hairdresser. I consulted her, and she told me it's really important that you told me from where should I start this ombre look. I mean, I didn't really want to have dark hair until here and then just a couple of ends left blonde. I really wanted to concentrate more on my roots, like get darker roots and then leave the rest of my hair blonde. So this is really important when you're consulting with your hairdresser. Now, I believe it's a bit more complicated if you are trying to go ombre from dark hair. I mean, at least when you're doing it at home, because you can achieve a disaster pretty much. Before actually doing this ombre look, I did my research. I actually saw a lot of YouTube videos that were showing how to do this ombre look at home, but I'm not the type of person who experiments with my hair at home. I don't like to cut my hair myself or color my hair myself. I guess it's a bit easier to go ombre hair from blonde than to go ombre hair from dark at home, at least, because if you have dark hair and you're aiming for really blonde ends, you really have to know what you're doing, because you can easily turn out orange and you don't want to achieve that type of look, definitely. I would advise you to seek a professional and advice. Go to your favorite hairdresser, basically, the one that you trust the most. I guess I could have done this at home, but I really didn't want to risk developing like reddish hair, brown but reddish hair on my roots, because I remember back when I was a brunette, I used to buy like Garnier or L'Oreal colors, the box colors, box dye colors from supermarket. Sometimes I would go for light brown, sometimes for just regular brown, and sometimes for darker brown. No matter which of these colors did I choose, my brown always turned out with kind of a reddish effect, and I really truly hated that because it wasn't even similar to the picture that was on the box so that was frustrating. No matter which color I chose, there was always the same color that it turned out to be. So that's why this time I didn't want to risk having a kind of blonde hair with reddish roots. I really didn't want to achieve that look. I went to my hairdresser in Croatia and she applied this color on me. She actually showed me the color. It's still in the range of blondes, but it looks nothing like blonde, as you can tell. And I don't know, the hairdressers, like professionally, they still call it blonde, like dark ash blonde, something like that, but it's, as I said, nothing like blonde. So she told me it really looks, ugly looking at it on the chart, but it's the color that I want to put in your hair because it has got um, undertones of grayish and violet, kind of purple. So this means it will kind of diminish all the possibility that you develop reddish color. So it should be just, brown and like matte brown color. And this is what I wanted. So this is how it turned out after 40-45 minutes. She left it just on my roots, so it would be really simple to get this look at home. Just you have to, pick out the right shade. If you can get to professional colors, then it's great. I don't advise the colors from supermarket because, I don't know, at least to me they never worked out fine on my hair. This is how it turned out. So I will just quickly, turn around, show how my hair looks like. I think this is a really good look for me, also because, as you know, the ones of you who follow my channel for a longer period of time, I have my hairdresser in Croatia and I trust her and I always go to her. So sometimes it's even like 2 or 3 months that I can't go to Croatia because I work here and have a family here. So sometimes I will get really dark roots, showing. So I mean, I don't really have problem with that, but now I think it's going to be even better. I can really spend longer periods of time without going to the hairdresser and getting my highlights or getting my roots retouched, because now they are more similar to my natural hair color. And another positive thing that I thought about is definitely the fact that I'm going to damage my hair less, because if I go to the hairdresser to get my highlights less, then my hair will get less damaged as well, because let's face it, all this coloring definitely can't be good for your hair. Yeah, enough talking. That was my hair, and I wish to hear all of your comments. Do you like this look on me? Should I go back blonde for summer? And yeah, I appreciate your opinions. So thanks for watching this video, and more pictures of this hair color will be on my blog. It's misstrandykitty.blogspot.com, so definitely check it out and please follow, because I do update it most days. Ciao, big kiss from Italy!